Hello and welcome. I am Exit Light and this is my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another in my series of paranormal and supernatural news from around the world. For those of you who have heard these before, you will know that these videos are unedited as far as my voiceover goes. So if it catches a mistake, that is my bad, and it's probably close to 100% likely that I will make a mistake. Today, we're going to be doing this story about a home in Mineral Wells, Texas. And the reason that I chose this story is because I have a particular fondness for Mineral Wells, Texas. It's a very small town. And after I talk about this news article, I will tell you a little bit about the town and why I like it and why I find it to be pretty interesting. This news story is from Beyond Reality News, and I will link to the story down below in the description. And what this is about is a Texas couple who bought a home, and after buying it, they found out that it is haunted. They were going to remodel this home, but have decided to go ahead and put it on the market. They no longer want to have anything to do with it. And here's how the story goes. 3 years ago, a nice North Texas couple wanted to purchase a nice little house to remodel as a family project. And that is according to Guide Live, which must be where the original article came from. And that didn't exactly go to plan. Phil and Kim Kirchhoff owned the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, and they say it was a known location of paranormal activity before they even purchased it, as neighbors have told them. There's allegedly a female ghost who hums happily in the kitchen, a ghost child named Joshua who has conversation with house guests, and ghost children who get on your back and sit beside you, Phil has said. Don't worry, the Kirchhoffs don't live in the house, so spooky friends aren't bothering them. Pam doesn't even go near the house, her husband has said. They've been renting out the house to paranormal investigators and other ghost lovers for a few $100s a night, and Phil even helps in the ghost hunting. But he only halfway believes in ghosts, he has said, and he's no longer interested in being a part-time ghost hunter. The Kirchhoffs are selling the home for $99,900, but Phil says that he refuses to let the house be sold to somebody who would wish to demolish it. Instead, he says that he'd like the house to continue to be a haunted house business or even become a paranormal research center. He has not received any offers on the house yet, but a few people do seem interested. So, if you're brave enough to buy it, Phil warns against removing anything from the house. Spirits are attached to their belongings, after all. And that is the end of that article. So, first I want to say that I would personally love to buy this house. I enjoy Mineral Wells. Now, if you blink, you will miss having driven through Mineral Wells, Texas, but it is rich in history. This particular town is known for its mineral water. So, in the 1920s through the 1940s, it was the place to go for the wealthy and for the rich and famous. Movie stars went there, all kinds of movie stars. John Wayne is known to have gone there. It's said that Bonnie and Clyde had gone there. Lots of music people had gone there. Frank Sinatra, supposedly. So when you're talking about this house and where it's at, you have to remember that the people who originally bought this house, while it doesn't look to be anything like a mansion, back in the time it was built, it was probably a very nice home. and it was probably quite expensive to live in this particular town, which, by the way, I have a story coming up about something else that resides in Mineral Wells, Texas, which is quite fascinating on its own. So, I guess I don't know what the discussion would be other than to say, would you buy a house that you are being sold purely on the basis that the owners no longer want it because it's haunted? Would you want to live there? Would you want to remodel it and use it as a paranormal research center? Or would you kind of like to leave it like it is and allow ghost hunters to come in and spend the night? Because I'm thinking that $300 for a weekend, that's pretty good. I might go ahead and let that house stand the way it is and rent it out. So tell me what you think. And, who knows? Maybe someday I'll buy this house in Mineral Wells, because this town their downtown area is exactly, if you've ever seen a Hallmarky kind of movie where they're walking in a downtown area on Main Street where they have little shops. This town has that feel to it, and I really love it. Every time I go, I stop and photograph the area because I love it so much. Anyway, also look forward to another story I have coming up about what else resides in Mineral Wells, Texas. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I have a contest coming up giving away a free Amazon gift card. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more likely it is to be on the front page and recommended to people looking for content like this, which will obviously help me. And if you would like to be notified of new content when it is uploaded, go ahead and click that bell. Thank you for coming. Please leave your comments below. Let's have a discussion about spooky houses and what you would do with one if you had the opportunity to buy one for less than $100,000. All right. Thank you. Good night.